Right, so we have Satish, right? So glad to meet you, right, on this day, and thank you very much for your time and giving the opportunity, to finish our MBA studies. Right. Okay. So before we proceed on our discussion today, can you explain what is your business looks like? What type of model business?
Okay. Hi, that is it has been you. Okay, thanks for giving me the opportunity to talk on for your MBA program as well. Okay, actually, we are doing Indian wedding photography and videography, where we will do all the live events on the day, on the wedding day itself. So, a part of wedding, we also doing pre-weddings, post-weddings, and we also do some photography and videography for other occasions like birthday party, any corporate events, and etc.
So how long have you been doing this?
I am doing this like more than 12 years.
How many total manpower have you had earlier before pandemic? So how's it?
When I started this studio, it's like I started with solo band, okay? And day by day I started to increase my manpower by increasing 2 to 3. At the end, at one stage, it becomes 7 of us. So in seven of the staff, like 5 of them are permanent staff, and 2 of them are internship students.
Okay. So now let's go to the first question today. So after the pandemic, right? So how you actually the changes happened after the pandemic? Just after the pandemic.
Pandemic is a very big challenge to all wedding industries and all the vendors who are involved in the wedding industry. We are like jobless for many months, let's say like almost a year. Okay. So after the pandemic, actually the business picked up because for the past 1.5 years or 2 years, many people didn't get married properly. So they didn't do a proper wedding. So some do a wedding with a very small scale wedding, and some waited to make the ceremony bigger, so they waited for the promotion. So initially, after pandemic, the business moves up very high.
So after the pandemic and the post-pandemic starts, right? So what is the most number one challenges you went through and how you overcome it?
When pandemic happens, we lost a lot of staff. I told you that initially we have 7 of us, like automatically one by one are increasing because of we can't able to pay them salary because of the pandemic, and the girl also didn't have as much. So we just tell them, I'm very sorry, we can't make it. If you can find any other opportunities, please go away. So because of this thing happens, and since we have a lot of projects in hands, the editing parts, so the delivery, the customer is quite challenging because of the lack of staff.
Right. How you communicate all this, the information, and keep all your existing staff motivated during the uncertainty of the time, after post-pandemic, you don't know whether the company will come up or not. So how you do that, your team dynamics, your team work?
We always have, in the pandemic time, we always have a Zoom call, or we have a WhatsApp group call every day to make them be able to resolve, keep on motivating them. And then we also have a lot of pending projects. Although our studio is closed, we still need to do some works at home. So we bring all our equipment, tools, and everything go back to their home and still keep on doing anything. And although in that situation I couldn't pay salary for the projects. So what I told them, please help me to do all the necessary things, and I will definitely bounce back this business and then be very successfully we managed to do that.
So, in terms of training wise, once you hire someone after the pandemic, you need to give a lot of training, right? How do you actually give the training then? Any challenges, new challenges after the training because everything is new?
Okay, initially after the pandemic, we started to hire new staffs. when you hire new staff, majority are not experienced. So when they get very less experience or very industry, so I need to find a very good trainer for them to learn very fast because we have a lot of pending projects to be solved. So the challenge is like I have to keep on sitting down together with them and keep on doing one by one every single meeting. I need to check their projects. Then even I hire an external trainer to help me to train them as fast so that I can finish my pending project as soon as possible.
So in terms of taking the well-being of employees, your staff, and everything, like how you create a supportive environment in those sphere, right? For them after come back, post pandemic, what do you make for them?
Okay. Once they back, so I try to prepare some cash. Although like it's zero business, I try to raise some cash and give it to them to motivate them. Okay, see, I give you some money. I know you all have very less money, so we play with the money game first. Okay. After that, every project they started to when they have cash in hand, they started to be motivated to do all the jobs. So at the same time, I started to have a weekly activity, team building, like we go out for a movie, just to make fun. We go for a morning or what. So that they are. I doesn't want them to go away from me, so they can keep. I'm trying to pull them to work together by doing all these things.
So I believe you did all this new regulation and all this studio. It's after pandemic. What is the reason?
The reason is I want to develop my business at next level. Initially, people are doing only photography or even actual wedding, video for actual wedding. Okay, so we set up a studio to attract more customers, so that if I come and do the appointment inside the studio, there's a very high chance for me to get a booking instead of doing the appointment at outstation at the Starbucks or any coffee shop. So that I can attract when they come and see my studio, oh wow, very nice. Okay, then I offer them a package. If you book this biggest package, I will give you an FOC event inside our studio. So they get affected once.
So you create an environment for them, right? Okay. So in terms of what they call after going through this process of post-pandemic, of course there will be a day-to-day decision making, right? So maybe you can give some critical decision they have made. Sometimes, most of the time, what will be the examples?
Okay, every company will have let's say we have a pending project of 20 events, but there will be some customer who will be very choosing us, okay, I want first. So usually we have to follow the videos and photos editing according to the sequence. So when the customers keep on chasing us for the product, so we will try to do, okay, now I will discuss with myself after this, okay, stop this one first, okay, you start the new customer projects first, try to complete it as fast as you can, and come back here. So we will do some adjustment there. So because some customers are not really pushing us to the product, some customers are really wanted as soon as possible. Although we are given them timeline, but they want to take our timeline for we will try to do that.
I have a last two more questions. Okay. And what kind of leadership attitude that you believe that one maybe you can address one leadership attitude that you demonstrated after the post-pandemic?
Instead of just after the pandemic, although I hired new staff, I also have old staff there. Okay. So instead of take all the pending projects and give it to them, and I just doesn't want to leave it and then I sit down together with them, and I also throw part and do the work. I go down to the field, I work on the work together with them so that we can finish the pending project. So if I started to work, automatically my staff itself, they will get motivated to do together.
So that means you're working as a team with your leadership. So the last question is, we are looking ahead what's the kind of steps that you need to take so that you stay in the same field and you are along the way how you shifted yourself, maybe how you're looking at it.
Okay. Nowadays, new generation of customers are coming in, so they are looking for a lot of creativity on the photography and video. So no matter how creative we are doing, but the video that we post in social media, it must reach to the customer. So we are keep on doing a lot of marketing for our product. So automatically we use our boost on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok to attract more customers on our ideas and new creativities to get their business. So when we doing this, we are sustainable in this business.
So I would say that the conclusion, what I could say is, after post-pandemic, you actually transform a lot, right? The business actually grown up, but initially it was challenges just after the pandemic, and as it goes far from the pandemic, post-pandemic, you have to grab a lot of skills, a lot of technology to come in, boost back the business, right? So thank you for your time, right, today, and I believe in the upcoming years you have a very wonderful year with your current business. I wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Thank you.